Alright. In case you are unaware, I am Isaac, and much like Sean Chandler, I like to talk movies and TV way too much. If you can relate, which, if you're watching my channel, you probably can, just saying. Consider joining me in the comments section and share your ranking of the following movies that I'm about to rank myself here. And if you make it all the way to the end of the video, because I anticipate this one being a little bit longer, there'll be a code word at the end to put in the comments section down below. And again, let's go ahead and share your ranking, or at least rank the ones that you've seen from this collection of movies. My list is not the right list, it's just my list, guys. And I would love to see your guys's. Without further ado, let's get started. In 44th place is Edward Scissorhands. And when I bought this, I thought it was a horror movie, like a slasher, and it is very much not. It's, let's see, does it say what genre this is? It's a fairy tale. And yeah, so it's a fairy tale story with Johnny Depp, Vincent Price, I guess, Diane West, or Diane West. I'm not sure how it's pronounced. Wiest, and Renona, Wyona, anyway, Wyona Ryder. However you pronounce this. She's in it as well. And like I said, I thought this was a slasher when I saw it, and I was like, oh, that'll be kind of cool. And it was still cool, but it was definitely not a slasher. Not even in the same ballpark as a slasher. In 43rd place, we have The Seeker, and that is a kind of like sci-fi, action-y, magic type story. Apparently, it's set during Christmas break from school. I don't remember having a Christmas setting. Oh well. And then in let's see, I don't remember a whole lot about this other than it's apparently set during Christmas break. So yeah, let's move on. In 42nd place, we have The Page Master with Macaulay Culkin. And this is kind of like a Harry Potter style story. If Harry Potter dove into the world of different books, you'd have The Page Master. In 41st place, we have Moana 1. In a solely Disney ranking, this would be a bit higher up in the list, but with this many awesome movies in this lineup, it doesn't make it into the top 40, but it's also not in last. So there you go. In 40th place, kicking off the top 40, or rounding out the top 40, I guess, we have Miss Peregrine Lives for a Day. And with this one, I saw that Amy Adams was in it, and I like a bunch of her other movies. Even some of her less popular ones, like the DCEU ones, like Man of Steel, Batman v Superman. Was she in Justice League? In Justice League, I think. The Zack Snyder's Justice League, not the theatrical Abomination. But yeah, so Miss Peregrine Lives for a Day. Basically, Miss Peregrine's down at the bottom here, kind of covered by stickers, and she gets a job as kind of a caretaker or social secretary for Amy Adams' character, and they get along pretty well. So yeah, I enjoyed it. In 39th place, we have Secondhand Lions, and this has Haley Joel Osment, Robert Duvall, and Michael Caine in it. And theirs are the only three names that I recognize on the back of here. So there you go. Michael Caine and Robert Duvall are the uncle characters of Haley Joel Osment's character. And I watched this one time, or like once or twice with mom. She really enjoys the movie, and I think it's pretty good, but it has some pretty stiff competition in this ranking. Again, like with Moana, in a different ranking, it would be higher up. Um, Another one that would be higher up in a shorter ranking here, we have Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. This one kind of gives me X-Men vibes a little bit, if the X-Men had a lot more time travel elements, because I think this goes from like a modern day into a World War II time bubble. And who is in this thing? We have Terrence Stamp, Judi Dench, Samuel L. Jackson, Ella Parnell, or Purnell, I guess. And yeah, those are the names that stick out to me. Oh, this is a Tim Burton film. I didn't realize that. Cool. And the girl with the rope tied to her over here, it weighs absolutely zero. And so if she wasn't tied to the ground or had someone holding a rope keeping her from flying away, she would fly out into space. In 37th place, we have Ramona and Beezus. This has Selena Gomez and Joey King. Joey King's looking adorable there on Selena's waist. Such a cute kid. And yeah, who else is in this? I don't know. I don't know any of those other names. Anyway, moving on. In 36th place, we have Mrs. Doubtfire. Again, in a shorter ranking, this would be higher up, but there's some pretty stiff competition here. So, Mrs. Doubtfire's in 36th place. A great comedic performance by Robin Williams. And Sally Field plays his ex-wife. Who are the kids in this? Pierce Brosnan's in here. He's obviously not a child character, but he's in here. I don't know who plays the kids. Anyway, and then in 35th place we have Princess Bride. This may or may not be higher up in a different ranking, but I mean it's iconic and all that. But I think Andre the Giant's and the guy that says "inconceivable" a lot are the only two people that I recognize in this. So, and she's really pretty. So there's that. In 34th place, we have Raising Helen with Kate Hudson and John Bure here. And let's see, who else is in here? Hayden Panettiere and Helen Mirren. Okay, those are two other names that I recognize. Hayden was in Heroes. She played Claire, who has a Deadpool level healing factor. Just for fun, one time she cut off her toe and it grew and watched it grow back. And then she just poked her ribs or protruding ribs back into her gut or into her side like it was nothing. And then moving on in 33rd place. Really, it's all the Witch Mountain movies, but I only have Race to Witch Mountain with Dwayne The Rock Johnson here. And his appears to be the only name that I recognize on here. So, yeah. Moving on. In 32nd place, we have A Muppet Christmas Carol, or The Muppet Christmas Carol, I should say. And, I mean, if you've seen one Christmas Carol, you kind of seen them all. So, this one wouldn't move a whole lot in a different list. In a shorter list, it would be higher up because it's a shorter list than this, and may not go out to 32 spaces, but for this ranking, it's in 32nd. I just think there are some better Muppet movies than this one, many of which are going to be in this video. So, let's move on. Moving right along, we got in 31st place, we have The 7-Year Itch, with an iconic scene of Marilyn Monroe here, where the air vent or whatever it was blowing her dress up and she was trying to hold it down. And yeah, it's just very iconic. I thoroughly enjoyed this one. Yeah, featuring one of the most iconic images in cinema history. So, there you go. Alright. In 30th place, kicking off our top 30, we have Practical Magic with Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman. And they are young witches. And I think they accidentally caused some problems with a mutual crush of theirs. So there's that. But yeah, their names are the only two that I recognize on here. Doesn't seem to say who directed this. But anyway, moving on. Good movie. In 29th place, we have Monster-in-Law with Jennifer Lopez and Jane Fonda. And this one's pretty dang good. I had a good time with this. Again, this is one that has pretty stiff competition in this particular ranking, but in any other ranking, it would be higher up. So, yeah. And then, let's see. In 28th place, we have Monsters vs. Aliens. And this is another one that would be higher up in a different list. If it was purely an animated movie list, this would probably be top 5. But with a bunch of live action stuff, it has stiffer competition. I don't recognize any of the names on the back here other than music by Henry Jackson, because I've seen a lot of movies that have his music in it. But it says the year's funniest comedy for the year this came out, which is 2009. I'm not sure if that's actually accurate because I haven't seen a whole lot of comedies from 2009. So I'm going to take it take it at its word. It gets 4 stars from the 60-second preview with Jeff Craig. So there you go. In 27th place, we have Moonfall. And this one is another one of those like apocalyptic type stories where Earth's destruction is imminent. We got Halle Berry, Patrick Wilson, who else? Michael Pena, Donald Sutherland, and yeah, basically this is if the moon were to crash into Earth, this is what you would get right here, this movie. And I thought it was a really solid movie, actually. Oops, that's not the right one. I need this one. In 26th place, we have Rio 2. It says rental exclusive, but it isn't. I think the case itself might have been, but I got it at I think at a thrift shop somewhere. And let's see who's in this: Anne Hathaway, Jesse Eisenberg, George Lopez, Jamie Foxx. So I recognize Bruno Mars. I recognize 5 of these names, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, Rio 2. In 25th place, we have Rango. This is with Johnny Depp. And we're going to be basing this on the theatrical cut because I don't think I've seen the extended version. So, let's see. We got Johnny Depp, obviously. We have Alfred Molina. Cool, cool. And those are the only 2 names that I recognize. Okay, then. In case you don't know, Alfred Molina was Doc Ock in both in the MCU for Spider-Man No Way Home and in the Raimi-verse for Spider-Man 2. In 24th place, we have Rio 1. And this one, again, has George Lopez, Anne Hathaway, Jamie Foxx, and Jesse Eisenberg. And those are the names that I recognize from here. I recognize the name Leslie Mann, but I don't know why I recognize that name. I can't think of anything that Leslie would have been in that I saw. Then we have The Secret Life of Walter Mitty in 23rd place. This has Ben Stiller, Kristen Wiig, Sean Penn, Catherine Hahn, Adam Scott. And yeah, good movie. I gotta get the sticker off of here because there's another name on here that looks familiar, but I can't see the whole name. So anyway, something McLean. In 22nd place, we have To Kill a Mockingbird. I actually read the book before I saw the movie because I read it for school one time, and this one came out in, looks like 1962, I think. So I would be surprised if I recognized any of the names on here. And no, I do not, as expected. Okay, this is the 50th anniversary edition. It had 2 discs and like a bonus feature disc, I think, was included. Maybe, I think. Let's see. Yes, there are 2 slots for discs here. So yes, it did have a bonus feature disc. Okay, I'm gonna move this up a little bit to where we are at. In 21st place, we have Muppets Most Wanted. I've only seen the theatrical version, so I have not seen the, quote, unnecessarily extended edition. I've just seen the regular one on Disney+. And this one has Tina Fey, as well as this guy. I don't know his name, but he's from the Night at the Museum series. That's where I recognize him from anyways. And this one's basically where there's an evil Kermit, kind of like a Dr. Evil thing from Austin Powers. And again, another theatrical cut only. In 20th place, kicking off our top 20, we have Mr. and Mrs. Smith with Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. And this one is a solid action movie from the director of The Bourne Identity. Who else is in this thing that I may or may not recognize? Just the 2 leads. Okay. Just the title characters I recognize. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, Vince Vaughn. Vince Vaughn's on the back of the case here. Why do I not see Vince Vaughn's name on here? Vince Vaughn. Where are you, Vince Vaughn? He's not credited as being in this at all. What the heck? Why? Must be a cameo or something. Anyway, I have an unrated version, but I haven't seen it yet. So, there we go. In 19th place, we have The Muppets Take Manhattan. And this one has a giant, like, human-sized version of Miss Piggy at one point that is super cool looking, I believe, on like a skateboard or something. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments section below. But let's see, we have Frank Oz. Is Frank Oz seriously the only name I recognize here, other than Jim Henson? Wow. Okay. Yeah. So that's a thing. I guess I don't recognize as many people in that as I thought I did. At least not by name. In 18th place, we have Planes, the Cars knockoff. Not knockoff, but kind of like spin-off type thing. And this has, I have no idea who's in it because it doesn't say. So yeah, this has some people in it. I promise it does. Or voice actors at least. I want to get Planes, Fire, and Rescue. I've watched it on Disney Plus, and I'd say it's on par with that one. So it would probably place in 18th in this ranking as well, but I don't have it, so I can't include it here. But moving on. In 17th place, we have Muppets from Space right here. And again, Frank Oz and Dave Arquette and Jim Henson are the only names on here that I recognize. Good stuff, good stuff. In 16th place, we have Muppet Movie 2012 with Amy Adams, Jason Segel, and yeah, that's the only ones that I recognize here. Other than the name, then I could spout off some of the Muppets themselves, but ain't nobody got time for that. In 15th place, we have Real Steel, a robot boxing movie with one Hugh Jackman. And Anthony Mackie. Oh, I didn't realize he was in this. Cool. And Evangeline Lilly. Nice. She was the Wasp. And Anthony Mackie's the current Captain America. And we all know who Hugh Jackman is at this point. The Wolverine. Which is like God level performances right there. In 14th place, I don't know why this isn't latching shut. We have Robots with Ewan McGregor, Halle Berry, Mel Brooks, and Robin Williams, as well as Amanda Bynes, I think. Yep. And Robots here. And this is also a really funny movie that I laugh at quite a bit. So yeah. In 13th place, we have Mr. Megorium's Wonder Emporium with Dustin Hoffman and Natalie Portman. Who else is in this thing? Jason Bateman is in here. Very cool stuff. Yeah, great movie. If you like toys, definitely watch this because it's set mostly in a toy store. In 12th place, we have Murder on the Orient Express. I do not have Death in the Nile yet, and I haven't seen it either, but I've heard good things about it with Gal Gadot. But yeah, Murder on the Orient Express. This has Penelope Cruz, Willem Dafoe, Judi Dench, Johnny Depp, Josh Gad, Michelle Pfeiffer, and one Daisy Ridley in it. Just to name a few that I recognize off here. I actually didn't realize that Willem Dafoe was in this until I looked at the case and I was like, hey, that's Norman Osborn. So, there you go. In 11th place, we have the OG Muppets movie. This is the original one, with the Muppet, or the Rainbow Connection, I should say. This one has Jim Henson, Frank Oz, Mel Brooks. Who else? I feel like there's also a young Steve Martin in here. Yep. Steve Martin. I don't know who Orson Welles is, but that name sounds familiar, so shout out to them. Or to him. Shout out to all the people I listed there. In 10th place, kicking off the top 10, we have the Pixar Shorts Volume 2. This one features Your Friend the Rat, Presto, Bernie, Partly Cloudy, Doug's Special Mission, George and AJ, Day and Night, Hawaiian Vacation, Air Mater, Small Fry, Time Travel Mater, and La Luna. And all of those are thoroughly enjoyable. In 9th place, we have Pixar Shorts Volume 3. This one includes Bao, which isn't my favorite of the bunch, Louie, I think, Piper, Sanjay's Super Team, Riley's First Date from Inside Out, Lava, Radiator Springs 500 and a Half, Party Central, The Blue Umbrella, The Legend of Mordu, and Partysaurus Rex. Obviously, Partysaurus Rex is from one of the Toy Story movies. As is Party Central's Monsters University, my bad. Anyway, mostly enjoyable shorts there. In 8th place, we have some Disney shorts. This one has Frozen Fever, Feast, Get a Horse, Paperman, Tangled Ever After, The Ballad of Nessie, Prep and Landing, Operation Secret Santa, Tick-Tock Tale, Tick-Tock like the clock, not the app, How to Hook Up Your Home Theater, The Little Match Girl, Lorenzo, and John Henry. Yeah, all good stuff. In 7th place, we have Ratatouille. Outside of Toy Story and Monsters, Inc. and both Incredibles movies, like any of the Toy Stories, this is one of my favorite Pixar movies. Probably one that I've seen the most with the first two Toy Stories and the Incredibles, as well as Finding Nemo, but I don't think I have a case for Finding Nemo, or if I did, we already went over it. Anyway, in 6th place, we have Pixar Shorts Volume 1. This one has the Adventures of Andrew and Wally B, Luxo Jr., Red's Dream, Tin Toy, which has the world's ugliest baby in it, because they hadn't figured out how to animate babies yet. Knick Knack, Jerry's Game, iconic. For the Birds, iconic. Mike's New Car, Bounding, Jack Attack, iconic. One Man Band, Mater and the Ghostlight, and Lifted, iconic. So yeah. In 5th place, we have Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. There is a 4K that I want to try and get for that as well. Speaking of 4K, in 4th place, we have Ready Player One, and this is the 4K version. This has, who's in here? We got TJ Miller, the guy that, I forget what his name is. We got Simon Pegg. I forget what the guy's name is, but this guy that played Mr. Fantastic in Fantastic. he's in here. I want to say it's like Miles something. Anyway, good movie. In third place, we have Mother's Day, the movie. And this one I watched on the title holiday by myself. And who's in this thing? We have Kate Hudson, Jennifer Aniston, Julia Roberts, and a bunch of other people as well. And I was laughing from beginning to end with this one. So, very, very good. Our runner-up is Monsters, Inc. 2, Monsters University. Technically, this would be Monsters, Inc. 1, as Monsters, Inc. is actually a sequel to this one. This is a prequel. But, anyway, this one has, I believe, much of the same cast as the original. Billy Crystal, John Goodman, and, yeah, moving on. In first place, without further ado, we have Monsters, Inc., the original here, with... Does it have the cast on the back here? No, how dare they? Yeah, wow. Alright, well, Monsters, Inc., everybody. Ooh, Roz's 100-door challenge. I want to try that. That sounds cool. Banished concepts and much, much more for the special features here. Yeah, anyway. Great, great movie. I love Monsters, Inc. But yeah. So anyway, that is my ranking here. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, put Doubtfire down below in the comments section to show that you made it all the way through this video. We're at like 32.5 minutes here. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you in the next video. Keep talking movies too much.